Hey, what's up? Franco here from Lover's Legacy, and this is part 6 of the 10-part series, The Journey of Becoming a Master Seducer. In this video, we're going to be talking about the importance of forming a mastermind. So what is a mastermind? A mastermind is a group of 2 or more people working together, helping one another grow to achieve that one goal. I help you out, you help me out, okay? So everyone who has ever been successful has had a mastermind. I don't care if it's in sports, it's in music, it's in acting, it's in business, in this case seduction. Everyone who has ever been successful has had a mastermind, okay? Success is not something that can be had alone. The whole concept of being self-made is complete bullshit, okay? You need to have a mastermind. Why? Well, for one, there's already people who have figured it out. There are already people who are already having the results that we want. So if they're ahead of us, it's much easier for them to just give us the information we need, the insight, the wisdom, and we can skyrocket our way up to success rather than trying to figure it out, hitting our head against the wall, trying to, just try to figure it out. Much better to go direct to the source, to the person who already knows what they're doing, and just have them guide you up there, okay? So that's one reason why. Another reason why is because different people have different strengths, different talents, different gifts, okay? Some guys are good at deep connection, some guys are good at sparking attraction in the initial stages of seduction, some guys are good in group conversations, some guys are good in one-on-one situations, some guys are introverts, some guys are extroverts. For this reason, we are good at one part in seduction, but we're not good in other parts. And so we need a group of people who have different strengths, that way we can all balance one another out, okay? And so by doing that, we get a fuller picture of success and a better understanding of what success actually is, okay? So we need to be surrounded by people who are different than us and who are ahead of us in order for us to fully grow and get the understanding of success that we need. So when talking about masterminding, a lot of people talk about the success benefits, right? You're gonna get better, you're gonna learn, you can be ahead of, you can be with people who are ahead of you, they're gonna help you out, you're gonna shortcut your way to success, right? That is all true. But one aspect of mastermind that a lot of people don't talk about is the emotional benefits, and I wanna talk about this, okay? So, success is a very emotional journey. The very fact that we want this thing badly already has our emotions attached to it. And so some days we're gonna feel good, we're gonna do everything great. Other days we're not gonna do so great, we're gonna be discouraged, we're gonna be frustrated, we're gonna be hopeless, we're gonna be doubtful. And so we need people who can ground us, who can center us. And so when your emotions are just going crazy, and you're trying to figure out what that one thing is that's causing you to not to perform well, you're not able to see reality clearly because your emotions are getting in the way, right? You think it's this, you think it's that, am I ever going to succeed? Am I going to get this whole women thing figured out, right? And when you're with people who are ahead of you and who can see you in a rational, clear state, they're going to see you, they're like, buddy, you just did that one thing wrong, right? Just make this one small adjustment, do this differently, and that's it. And that's what we need. That's why we need a mastermind, right? Again, this is an emotional journey. We need somebody who's going to be there, who's in a clear, rational state. Now, when it comes to music, when it comes to sports, acting, stuff like that, what you notice across all boards when it comes to successful people is that they spend hours every single day training at this one thing, which is why they get to a world-class level. I've seen musicians who play 6 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, every single day in order to get to world class. Now, when it comes to seduction, because it's so emotional, so a lot of guys, almost all of guys, they will talk to a girl and the girl's great. Next day comes around, they talk to the girl, she says something bad, she says something negative, maybe she rejects him, and that guy's out of it, all right? He's out of it for a month, he's out of the game for 2 months, okay? If you're going about this journey of seduction and you talk to a girl every now and then she says something and you feel discouraged, and so it takes you a month or 2 to recover, dude, I can almost assure you that success won't come about, okay? If we're training ourselves one day a month, one day every 2 months, no way in hell success is going to happen, all right? This is why we need a mastermind, so they can ground us, so they can center us, so that we can go back at it again, go talk to some more girls tomorrow, and do this consistently day after day after day until we hit that level of mastery that we want to get to. And so we absolutely need people who can ground us so we're not getting knocked out. We come back and we talk to more girls, all right? So absolutely need to get a mastermind. So those are the reasons again. And then also again, people that when they're in a clear rational state, they can diagnose you better than you can diagnose yourself. And just say, hey buddy, all you gotta do is just do this, and I'm sure you're gonna get better results. And there's been so many times where I've come home discouraged and feeling hopeless and all that, and I go to my mastermind. By the way, you should be having a mastermind online and offline, right? I'll talk about that in a while. And I go to them online or offline, and literally within a minute or two, I'm already grounded, I'm already centered. Either they tell me something that I needed to hear that I wasn't thinking about, I wasn't seeing it, right? Because my emotions were in the way. Or simply because knowing that I have a support system already makes it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm at ease, like I don't have to worry as much, right? There's other guys here who I can talk about this with. There are other guys here who get it, who understand this better than I do. It feels so much better, especially when you go out and go and talk to girls. The knowing that you have a mastermind behind you, it feels so good. It feels like no matter what goes wrong, it's okay. It's gonna be okay because you have that mastermind. And so there's been so many cases where I've gone to my mastermind like, dude, I got this big problem. Me thinking it's a huge problem, and they tell me it's not that bad. Just do this, do that differently, stop doing that, and it's all good. And I come down again and again, next day, out there talking to girls, right? So this is why you want to be having a mastermind. Now, the mistake a lot of men make is that they do not have a mastermind simply because they allow their machismo to get into the way, right? A lot of men compete with one another. I can't let this guy get the girls. I need to be the one winning. I need to get all the girls. We're in a group conversation. I need to have all the girls looking at me and not on him. Oh, he's doing a lot of talking. The girls are liking that. And the spotlight is on him and not on me. What the hell? He's taking all the girls away from me. Even with our own friends we compete with, all right? You got to get rid of that machismo, man. If you want to get good with women, let go of the machismo and start cooperating with your man, with your fellow brothers, and form a mastermind, right? Don't compete with men, cooperate with men, especially if they're ahead of you and they know what they're talking about. Cooperate them, ask them like, dude, like, I need you on my team. Like, how can I give to you in order to get you on my team, right? So don't be like most guys who are competing with other guys. Cooperate with other guys, seek out guys who are better than you, and mastermind with them. Now, how do you go about forming a mastermind? Very, very simple. 3 things: money, time, and energy. These are the 3 things everybody needs to be implementing in order to find success. And so spot the people who are already exerting money, time, and energy, right? In the case of seduction, all right, he's spending money on his clothes. He's spending money on cologne. He's spending money on coaching, right? He's getting a seduction coach, a dating coach. He's paying for the cover. He's paying for his drinks for the girl. He's going on dates with the girls. He's paying all of that, all right? There's a lot of money that goes into seductions, and if this guy understands success at a deep level, then he understands that he needs to be spending money, okay? And this is a guy that's going to succeed eventually. This is a guy who's spending money. So spot the men who are spending the money, and also spot the men who are spending time. Again, they're not that guy who talks to a girl once a month and he gets knocked down and comes back 2 months later. He's the guy who's coming back at it day after day after day, ideally 5 days a week. Every single week, just consistently, right? He's spending time. He's not focusing on other things. He's not too focused on work. He's not focusing on other things. It's just about like getting good with women, hitting the gym, getting, building up those muscles. Something that's gonna make him more attractive as a man, get him more experience, and he's doing this day after day after day. And also, lastly, energy, right? Again, he's going at it every single day. He's making sacrifices. In his job, he could be making more money, but he's choosing to take some time free so he can focus on this thing. And so he's willing to make the sacrifice of making less money in order to focus on this thing. He is sacrificing, he's putting in the hard work. Even when he's not feeling in the mood to go out and talk to girls, he pushes himself to go and talk to girls. And these are the three things that every person who's destined to succeed with at any area of life is implementing. So spot the these 3 things in people. Spot the people who are implementing these 3 things and mastermind with them. in the case of fitness, in a fitness mastermind, like one thing you don't want to do is you never want to convince somebody as to why they should tag along with you, mastermind with you, all right? Go with people who are already implementing these 3 things, who are already demonstrating passion, who are already demonstrating ambition, the laws of success, who are already demonstrating these things. And just, let them know how serious you are and mastermind with them. So in the case of a fitness mastermind, instead of trying to figure out or trying to go to your friend, trying to convince them, hey buddy, we should hit the gym together. Hit the gym for a month, see who's already spending money on these gym memberships, who's already buying supplements, all the water they bring to the gym, the fitness gear. All right, they're spending money, they're spending time. I see them every time, and every time they're here, they always spend an hour in the gym. And they're coming here day after day after day. And energy. They don't just pick up the dumbbell, they really pick it up, right? They're taking it serious. And this is how you spot the right people. So in the case of seduction, they're going, every time you go out to a club, you see them there. They're spending money, they're looking good, they're smelling good, they're, it's money on clothing. They have women around them, which means he's taking them out on dates, he's doing all of that, right? So he's spending money, he's spending time. And also, you see them there, like, you see him active with women all the time. And also with energy, he's always there. You can tell this guy's making sacrifices, all right? He's just pushing himself to go out to the clubs or anywhere else, really. And so that's how you spot the right people. And you also want to find a mastermind online and offline, okay? With online, you get to access the whole world, which means you're going to find more like-minded people. There's going to be somebody who's just like you, who thinks the same way as you, who has the same philosophy as you, but they may live in Italy, they may live in France, and so it's going to be a lot easier to find like-minded people online. But you also want to have offline, that way you guys can go out together, you guys can wingman one another, and he can see you exactly what you're doing in real life. So you want to have an online mastermind and an offline mastermind. Also, the second thing I want to talk about when it comes to forming a mastermind is if somebody's ahead of you and they're willing to take you under the wing, it only makes sense that we give to them first. So if you guys are going out, all right, pay for the gas, drive, pay for the guy's cover in order to get in. If you're doing well with the girl and she has a friend, send the friend to his way, right? Help him out, help his life get even easier, right? That is the only way you can make up for somebody who's ahead of that's the way you truly pay somebody. That's the only way you can truly say thank you, is to give to them. And ideally you want to give first. You spot somebody you want to mastermind, say, hey buddy, dude, how can I help you? How can I make things even easier for you, right? In exchange, all I ask is, you share some insight with me, you share some wisdom, but I'm more than happy to give to you, right? And so again, it only makes sense if somebody's ahead of us and helping us out that we give to them first. So that is how you succeed at any area of life. I recommend you do this in every area of life. Your personal passions, your hobbies, form a mastermind, okay? So me knowing how incredibly powerful this is, I decided to put together a Facebook group where you're gonna get in there and everybody else who's watching these videos is gonna be there. I'll be there myself, I'll be active, I'll be asking questions, I'll be giving advice I'm not even sharing here on YouTube. I'll be answering, again, questions. We're gonna be talking about how to understand women better, how to become a higher quality man. We're gonna be talking about everything seduction related. So it's gonna be fun, right? It's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very excited for that. And so the link to that will be down in the description. Definitely sign up if you're looking to get good with them. If you want to understand women at a deep level, then definitely mastermind with me and everybody else who's gonna be there. Get active on the group, say hello, and I'm looking forward to that. It's free, so click the link down below. I'll add you in, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there, man. I'm looking forward to our conversations and to good times, good laughs, all right? So, yeah, peace.